Hello, fellow movie watchers. 'Tis I, the Rumpled One. Movies I've watched. That Evening Sun with Hal Holbrook. Actually, a good story. This guy's son puts him in the old folks' home. Then he says, "I'm not staying here." And then he finds out his son's trying to sell the family farm and has some guy move in. And it's just, that kind of drama. But good movie. Entertaining. I say watch it. Okay, I watched, let me get these in order here. Behind Enemy Lines 2, Axis of Evil. Well, I don't know. It's not quite a B movie, but it's not an A movie. And then I also watched Behind Enemy Lines Columbia. I mean, the story's good, the acting is eh. But in both cases, once again, you just see what government officials do, and it's just enough to drive me crazy. Every Day. Now, this was an interesting movie. We've got Liev Schreiber, Helen Hunt, Carla Gugino, Eddie Izzard, and Brian Dennehy. It's about life. This guy, he's at a job he's not really all that thrilled about. His teenage son has got some issues, let's just say, and his father-in-law is ill, and his wife moves the father-in-law home, and just kind of like all hell breaks loose. Entertaining movie. I recommend watching it. Not really for children. Okay. Brick Mansions. Paul Walker. I guess this one came out after he died in that car wreck. You know, typical movie, things blow up, people get beat up, people get shot. Entertaining. It's a fun movie. I know you're thinking, things get blow up, people get shot. I call it entertaining and fun. Yeah, well, that's just the way it is. So I recommend it. The Girl from Monday. This is a Hal Hartley movie. It is just, if you haven't seen Hal Hartley, I recommend that you watch some of his movies, especially if you like those offbeat movies that are, you could almost call them B movies, but Hal is, to me, he's a genius. He's a great director. It's just really, it's always twisted. It's a commentary on life, seen through, I guess, sarcastic eyes. Just, and sometimes you can think it's dark, but I mean, it's just so pointed. It's just really the way it is. So The Girl from Monday. Then The Third Wish. Oh my God. A turkey. But actually, it's almost a turkey so bad it's worth watching. And I went online to the IMDb just to see a couple things about the movie, and other people were saying and posted the same things I was thinking. I mean, this is basically a ripoff of Pretty Woman. I mean, she so badly wants to be Julia Roberts, because this Jenna Madison, she wrote it, and I think she also produced it. And she starred in it, which was strike 1, 2, 3. I mean, the story, it's just such a ripoff. I mean, Betty White was in it. It's just too funny. Like I said, it's so bad. It's such a turkey. I actually recommend you watch it, especially if you've seen Pretty Woman, just so you can just get a laugh. And then finally, Gasland Part 2. I actually did a separate movie review for Part 1, but Part 2 is just more of the same. And if you watched my government solution video, this is the movie that made me realize what one of the solutions is. But once again, you see these corporate CEOs go in front of Congress and lie. You see how big money changes politicians. and how it buys silence. It's just wrong, wrong, wrong. It's very educational. And to the one viewer of mine that said her husband works in the industry and that this is all bogus, once again, with all due respect, please watch these videos and see the whole truth. I mean, see, I don't have a dog in the fight, other than I just don't like to see, you know, my fellow Americans getting shafted. But really, please watch the movie. Look at the other side of the story before you defend fracking. So those are the movies I've watched. Like I said, we got that one turkey in the bunch, The Third Wish. Other than that, I enjoyed the movies. I hope you enjoy the movies that you've been watching. I do appreciate your replies. And as always, don't run out of popcorn.